Hello, Karen at Rodman Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly on the phone today. I'm sending this video to show you 3 ways you can beat your competition online. I don't want to waste your time, Karen. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you'd like to hear more information, let's take a 10-minute phone call. Let's talk a little more about some strategy. If not, take the free tips and strategies that I'm going to give you today on the video, and you can actually apply them directly to your site. First thing I'd like to talk about is the content on your page. So, whoops. And let's see, I want to just scroll through here and kind of get a rough idea of how much content we're seeing. And on your homepage, you guys really don't have too much content. So I'm looking for about 1,500 words. You guys, I would say, have under 100. And Google's actually going to rank you partially on how many words you have on your page. But the more important reason that you want a lot of content on your page is that the more content, the more keywords you can put into that content. I've put in a great keyword phrase here, Roofing Miami FL, as an example. And this not only is a really good term for basically volume, but also new customers are going to put in a term very similar to this around you if they're looking for services that you offer. What you're going to find with any Google search is ads at the top of the page. Companies are just paying to be seen first by new customers. Next up, you have the map section in this preview screen. This is all based on citations. That's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed together into a directory site. And then last on the page, we're going to find the organic section. This is where we start to see companies' names show up with their websites. 10 results will show up per page. These are not random. They show up based on Google's algorithm. We know now 2 parts of that algorithm that we've talked about are content and keywords. Citations also will play a part, but those also work very well for the map section. So these all based on our key phrase here, Roofing Miami FL. So we can actually rank these based on that. So number 1 would go to TNS Roofing. Number 2 would go to Home Advisor, which is a directory. Number 3 would go to Better Business Bureau, which is also a directory. I could keep going, but like I said, I want to make this quick and I want to keep my promise. So next up, Rodman Roofing Inc. First thing I do notice, I put you guys in a program called Eris, which helps me to analyze your site, but I can notice right away you guys don't have a header on your homepage. If you did, that would make it a little bit easier for Google to find you, and it's a way that you can actually put either your just business name, so Rodman Roofing Incorporated, or you could also put in a few keywords such as Roofing Miami FL. And you could actually put both as well, and this actually allows Google to find you a little bit easier in searches. If you think of the internet as a popularity contest, whoever gets the most votes is going to get the most attention. And of course, if we're talking about websites, we're really talking about visitors to your page, which of course would convert into customers, right? By them calling, estimates, conversions, right? Depending on what your conversion rate is. So 77 referring domains, these are just this means that you have websites that you have links on. And these are basically, when people click those links, it sends them right back to your page. It redirects them to Rodman Roofing Inc. So of the 77 sites that you guys do have links on, they're sending you back 205 links to your homepage. Right now, you guys can be found for 14 keywords. Keywords are what really drive the visitors to your site, and the 14 words you do have are sending you back 6 visitors to your site per month. So let's just take a quick look at your keywords and kind of see where your traffic's coming from. First thing we notice is Rodman Roofing, your business name. And 100 people do search your name just like that, Rodman Roofing. And you guys are in the 6th position. Remember that we talked about the top 10 results show up per page? Well, we found that 80 to 85% of visitors that do Google searches actually don't go to page 2. They stay on page 1. They pick from the top 10, really. So Rodman Roofing being number 6 on the first page is a really good thing. People that search you by name know you. It's going to be some repeat customers and referrals. Could be neighbors told them to. Rodman Roofing did my roof. And they have to go look you up in Google, right, to get all your contact info. So we do have a couple more variations. So you want to bring in that business. It's business they're looking for you. They really should have. But you also want to bring in new customers. That's where a great term like this one shows up, Roofing Miami FL, just like we put in. 20 people do search it, but you guys are number 73 for that. And that tells us that, remember, 10 per page, you are on the 8th page. And we know that nobody really goes past page 1 or very, very rarely. So unfortunately, that means we're not getting any traffic from these keywords. And in fact, if we look at all your positions, The only one that you're in the top 10 for is the first one, Rodman Roofing. After that, you go to 29, which is the bottom of the third, and then we just get further back. So I can tell you right away that you're getting all your traffic from this one keyword, which is just your name, which tells me you're only bringing in referrals and repeats, and you're not actually bringing in any new customers. Based on your internet, I should say, website anyway, specifically. All right, so just as a quick comparison, let's go to TNS Roofing Systems. They're one of the top results in Miami. And we plug them in, we see a little bit of a similar story. We do see at the top, Miami's Roofing Company as a keyword, commercial and residential, and then here's their business name, TNS. You can actually get more in there. 395 referring domains, 1,300 links back to their page, almost 1,000 keywords, 982, and that's sending them about 629 visitors to their site per month. Imagine how many calls that would create, how many estimates, how many jobs. Even if it was just 50% calls, that's 315, give or take, or 314 we'll say, and how many of those calls would turn to estimates? Let's say it's 100. How many of those 100 estimates would you land as jobs in a month? The numbers just explode from there. All right, so let's look at their keywords. Roofing Miami, Florida, a great keyword for bringing in a new customer. 250 people do search it. They're number one. Roofing Miami, another good one. 200, number one. TNS Roofing, their name, 100, number one. Miami Roofing, another 100, number one. You guys get the point. Look at all of these number ones. 1-6 here for their name, but not that important because it's just their name, and they have a million other ones that they're actually number one for. So as you can see, though, if you're number one, you're going to get the highest percentage of that traffic. So that's how they're getting so many visitors to their site, because they've ranked their keywords extremely well, and they have a good amount of keywords on there. But guys, everything I've shown you today could be fixed, right? We could compete with TNS Roofing. Anyway, if you want to hear more, 10-minute phone call. If not, like I told you, take the tips I gave you guys. Imagine the difference with bringing in even 100 more people to your site. How many more phone calls, how many estimates, how many more jobs would that create for your company? Guys, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I'll just follow up with you guys and ask for some feedback on the video. Thank you again. Have a great day.